can I become fluent in 1 month? I have seen so many YouTubers say that you can become fluent in English within 1 month. But is this true? Is this true? Let me tell you. No. You can reach on some level in English within 1 month, but you can't become fluent in English within 1 month. It is inevitable. Why? What is the reason? Let's see the reason. First of all, the place, the environment that you have, that is not suitable for your English. Because like take an example of me. So I am a village girl, and I live in village, and at my home no one talk with me in English. In my school no one talks with me in English. So I have not environment. So if I were environment, so perhaps I would reach on a level, means I would become fluent, because I would be speaking often with people, so it would be come in my habit. But see, like your surrounding, see your environment, like no one talk with you in English, right? So means like similarly, like if you not talk in this English language often, then how will you, and how can you become fluent in 1 month? Like by practicing 1 hour every day, can you become fluent in English 1 month? No, never ever. It is impossible. I can give you example as well. When we were child, we used to listen our native language often. We used to try often to speak, although it took years, so many years to speak. We first learned so many small sentences. We started speaking lisp, then gradually, bit by bit, little by little, we did practice, we did not staunch, and by doing hard work we have become fluent in our native language. So we had environment, we had all the facility, although it took years, so many years to become fluent in that particular language, in our local language, although sometimes we forget. And like although we are unaware about some object names in our native language, sometimes it happens with me. So we have been learning our native language since our childhood, although we are unable to speak in this language perfectly. So how can you become fluent in any other language, in any other language that you have not idea and you have not involvement in 1 month? So hope you have satisfied that you can't become fluent in English within 1 month. But you can reach on level. You can improve too much in 1 month if you are going to follow these tricks that I am going to share you in this video. So what you have to do is that you have to watch this video till the end, so that you can get all the information about it. If you miss any trick, you can't speak in English. So before any further ado, let's get into the video, all the tricks, so that we can make and so that we can reach our English on level. So first one is, you have to speak, and you should try to speak often in English with anyone. It does not matter whether he and she is old, educated, uneducated, friend, whatever it is. Because I have to learn this language, and this is the dream of every English learner, that when I will become fluent in English, we want to become fluent so quickly in this, but it is a marathon journey, it is time taking journey, it will take time. So we have to be tranquil, we should do hard work, keep doing hard work, keep learning, and whatever situation, problem, catch 22 you are getting during this while practicing, don't ignore that. Go through the solution, try to search, try to rummage the solution. Probably that could come again and that could bother you again. So through this you can become fragile. So it is very very important to solve the problem that you are getting while doing practice. Yes, so first one, I have to speak. It does not matter whether I have environment or not. You can create environment by yourself. How? Let me tell you. Whatever you are speaking, speak in English. Whatever you are thinking, think in English. Whatever you are watching, watch in English. And try to make relevant, through whom you can share your experience, through whom you can do practice. When I was beginner in English, so I had a lot of relevant, I had plethora fellow, so they were also excited, curious, they had euphoria to become fluent and to learn this language. So in lunchtime every day we used to do practice, and like this we used to learn English. So it will beaten for you, and it will help you to make your English commendable, and it will help you to enhance the beauty of your English. And second thing, that is you should listen as much as you can, as much as you can. If you are an employee, if you are a busy person, so at least you should listen 30 minutes, otherwise you can give 1 hour. Because when I was beginner, every day I used to give 1 hour for my English, only for listening, because I had not idea about grammar, I could not speak, I could not think. So to let my mind think, it was very very necessary to listen. Because whatever you will listen, your mind will think on that, your mind will think. You are not thinking, but your mind keep, whatever we do at night, our mind, when does our mind relax, it keeps thinking that what was that, what was that. So your mind will think. So if your mind thinks, so like some conclusion will come definitely, so you can able to speak in English. So you should listen at least for 1 hour, so that you can improve your English. And it is dominant, and it is the best method. Why? Because when we all were child, so we started learning, understanding, speaking our language, local language, native language, whatever it is, by listening. When people used to talk, when people used to do conversation with each other, we used to go there, and we used to understand that, we used to try to understand that, and we used to speak like that, we used to do copy, right? So same thing you have to do, listen and do copy. By copy we can learn. Yes, by copy people can learn. It's nothing like this copying is a bad thing. When, you should also pray for the bad people. Why? Because they give us ability, they give us power to do something better in our life. Suppose if we not get bad situation, critical situation, so how we can motivate ourselves for doing something. When do we get difficult situation, then we realize, yes, I should do more hard work, so that I can become something so that my future can become better, right? That is why we do like this. So same thing you have to do. Now, last one is very, very important. You should read at least one story in a single day, and whatever unknown word you are going to get during reading anecdote verses, you should write down into your notebook. Why? Let me tell you. I have made one special notebook and I write down every day unknown word. I don't read any special book. I read my academy books, and whatever unknown word I get, I simply write down into my notebook, and I go to the Google, I search the meaning and pronunciation, and during my conversation, while doing conversation with folk, I try to use that word. And you should try to make so many sentences through the word that you will get every day by reading books. And you can read books, you can read newspaper, you can read any book, it up to you. So many people suggested me to read newspaper, but like I am in village right now, so here I don't get English newspaper. I can get, but I don't like to read newspaper, so that is why I didn't try for it. But you can try it, up to you. And you should make at least 2-3 sentences, 10 sentences through that word, and you should try to use that word in your conversation, and in single day at least for 10 times, so that you can remember. Like, this is the problem of every English learner. I remember the word, but when it's come to use, sometimes I forget the meaning, pronunciation. So this is happening due to lack of practicing. You when do you read book, at that time you focus, and after that you don't try to give light on that word, you don't try to make sentences with that, and like directly you want to use and you try to use. So that is why it happens. This is the main reason for this. So if you want to overcome out from, so you have to follow this. I hope you all have understand whatever I wanted to say. If you practice this all thing, you are going to improve, and your English will have improved on a level within 1 month, because I followed these tricks for 1 month when I was beginner, and I got a result. And means I have been learning this English language for long period of time, so I have accumulated some experiences. So whatever experiences I have, based on that I have told you this all thing. And if you want to improve, so follow this and keep learning, keep practicing. If my videos are helping you, please like, subscribe and share my video. I will be making like this type of video so that I can help you, because I want to help, I want to learn from people.